It's Rob!
Tony! And I'm Jeff.
We're in gaming.
And that's you.
Hey guys, how's it going? Warshack here, and we're finishing out the Road to Legend. I used to call it the Road to Rank 1. I really don't know why I ever called it the Road to Rank 1 when it should have been the Road to Legend. So, we're 2 stars in. We're doing pretty well. I think we can knock the rest of this out without losing. I mean, hopefully we can. That's 4 games in a row. We can hope for the best, right? We will be playing the mid-range Paladin deck that we've seen me play quite a bit. We did a deck guide on it, so if you kind of want to learn how to play this deck or see it in, like, talking about the deck and not so much the match, the link should be on the side there. Okay, so we're going against a warrior. We really don't need big game hunter. And I don't know if we really need consecration or not. I really don't see it being that useful. If we're going against Grim Patron, the equality consecration will help, but I don't think we'll need that off the bat. I think the Echoing Ooze is a good start, and a Shielded Mini-Bot's an even better start. And the whole reason I have Echoing Ooze is because no one expects it, pretty much. We got a Zombie Chow, which is nice. Yeah, we have a pretty early game hand here. Yeah, I don't see a problem with putting the Zombie Chow out and then turn 2 shield the mini bot, and we'll see if we can pull like the Blessings of the King out to put it on that the Ooze, or maybe get like a Defender of Argus for that Ooze, because facing a lot of aggro decks, so for 6 mana you can have 2 2/3s with taunt and a 2/3 without taunt is pretty nice. Alright, so it looks like we'll play Shielded Mini Bot, swing for 2 and end. If he has nothing on turn 2, I'm expecting at least a weapon. Maybe like a Fiery War Axe. There it is. He's beginning to kill the Zombie Chow, most likely. Oh, now he's taking the shield off the Shielded Mini-Bot. Now it's not so shielded. Alright, so we can passive, or we can play the Ooze. I think the Ooze... I'm not really sure. The 1/1... really won't do anything, and neither will the Ooze without Blessings of the King. So we'll just keep the Ooze. We'll keep it in our back pocket. He doesn't need to know we're playing that yet. We gotta keep such items hidden from him for as long as possible. What the fuck? An Echoing Ooze? What the hell? Like, no one sees it coming at all. You just don't see that card at all. I think the last time I saw that card was Hobgoblin decks, and those weren't even a thing. So it looks like he's keeping the Zombie Chow alive. I really don't want to not use Alm for my mana. We didn't end up getting any of our 4-drops, even though we have a plethora of 4-drops in the deck. I think we have like 8 or 10 4-drops in the deck. So we're just going to go ahead and play the Ooze and fill our field up. I wonder how many 4-drops we have. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 10 4-drops in this deck, and we don't have a single one. That is insane. Holy shit. Watch us draw a 4-drop next turn. That turn 4 for us really sucked. Having summoning 2 1/2s and then a 1/1, I mean, that doesn't do anything. Hey, look, a 4-drop. But we're going to do our Quartermaster because we do have 2 of our Silverhand recruits out, and then we're going to swing for a whopping 8. Normally, if you would have a creature out, I might have True Silvered, but just because we have 2 Silverhand recruits out and Quartermaster's, of course, the 5-drop, we want to use as much mana as we can. That was just the point to do there. And it kind of stinks we have both equalities in our hand, because we really don't know if he's playing Grim Patron or not, because if he's playing Control 2 equalities isn't bad, because he's going to play Sledge Belchers, he's going to play some taunt cards, but I mean, if he's playing Grim Patron, it's not, the only time we're going to use that is when we're clearing his field. Having 2 of them really doesn't help. Alright, so it looks like we're going to passive weapon and then swing. The question, do we swing with our weapon? Of course we do. We're getting him down as low as possible. We got him down on 11 health already, so if we can get him within lethal range, that's pretty nice, but we don't have him yet. It all depends what we draw. Our hand is pretty weak right now. I mean, if you play something huge, like a Dr. Boom on turn 6, which I'm pretty sure he's saved his coin, right? I'm not sure if he's used his coin or not. I don't think he has. Alright, so an Armor Smith that will probably die to a True Silver. Depending on what we draw, of course. And a Whirlwind, ouch. It's 3 cards for 1. If field down. Gonna slam. Ooh, Battle Rage to draw 2. God, warriors have such insane draw. It's really crazy. Like, Battle Rage draws many cards as you have damaged on the field, including your character. That's automatically almost a 1 or 2 mana drop, draw 1. And then, it's just, it's crazy. No other class has that. We have, like, we're of course gonna silence that. Hold on 1 second, we'll talk about that in a second. Swing for 3. The question is, do we muster or whatnot? And I don't think so. I don't think there's a real reason to. I think we're just gonna kill off that armor smith and end our turn. I kind of want to get another quartermaster before we do the muster for battle, because he obviously has, if he's playing that ghoul, he's playing Grim Patron, which means he definitely has another whirlwind, Deathbite, and all that good stuff. And it would have been patron food, but he doesn't have the patron. I don't know why he played the quartermaster. He's probably just trying to keep alive the best he can. So there's a piloted shredder, which is obviously probably going to go down. I don't see anything better in our hand. We need to kill the commander, so we have to equality, and then we'll play the shredder. We don't want to play the shredder and then play equality. That'd be kind of silly. Even though it'll most likely die next turn anyway, why make it have 1 health? Okay, so back to card draw, the Battle Rage. I mean, if you think about it, an Arcane Intellect, 3 mana, draw 2. It's already 3 mana. Theirs is a 2 mana, and it's draw possibly way more than 2, and almost always at least 1. And then you have the Shamans, which is draw 2, overload 2. Like, what the fuck? And it costs 2. So it costs basically 4 to draw 2. And then Lay on Hands, draw 3, heal 8, cost 8. I mean, I don't know. Battle Rage is just some insane draw. It should be like capped out at like 3 or something, or 4. Well, there's no really way to get rid of that, the Emperor without equality, and I really don't want to just sit here and sack creatures back and forth and not be able to play Tyrion, because we had nothing else to play that turn. I mean, we could have equality, muster for battle, swing into the Tyrion, or the Emperor, and then hopefully he doesn't have a whirlwind, but we all know he probably does. So this sets up, it uses most of our mana, it puts a huge creature out on the field that he's going to want to get rid of no matter what. And when he gets rid of it, we're going to get that weapon, as long as he doesn't silence it. And I'm pretty sure Grim Patron decks don't run a silence. Okay, so he's knocking off the shield, and then he's probably going to use Execute on it. Yep. And then he's going to give us the weapon. He's going to swing into the Shredder. He's going to Battle Rage for 1. That cost 1 because the Emperor. Throw down the Berserker, okay. And the Unstable Ghoul. So it looks like he's setting up for a pretty intense play here. But I don't think that's going to be too much, to be completely honest, because we can equality and fuck his shit up. So I just see an equality and then the ghoul pops. And it kills everything. I mean, is there a better play here? Let's see. That's all gonna do that shit. Then we can Big Game Hunter that. And then we can Shielded Mini Bot besides this. And now we've saved our equality. Even though it might have been probably best to equality. But I wanted to keep the Flame Tongue, and he only has an Armor Smith on the field. So, I mean, we got the Big Game Hunter out of our hand, because there's probably going to be no other time to use that card in this situation. He's not going to play a Dr. Boom. He's not playing Hellscream, and if he does, it's a game over Hellscream. It's not the sit on the field kind of Hellscream. So, I mean, if he plays, I don't know. I just think using our Big Game Hunter was a good resource there. Wow, we got a nice old Dr. Boom. How exciting is this? And that was a big mistake, because we should have attacked the Armor Smith first before attacking the Alkalite. That was really dumb of me. I got excited that we see Dr. 7 drop, or what is he? Dr. Balanced? I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Or the GG7. That new... Never mind. Don't know where I was going with that. Alright, so he looks like he's swinging for face. I don't see him doing 22 damage in 1 turn with 4 mana. Brawl? Okay. Oh, I thought that was Brawl. Gee willikers, I got scared. Alright. So, is this game? He has 18. This is 9, 10, 11, 12, 17. I think he's one short of lethal. Yep. God damn it. So now he has another turn to maybe do something. We'll just end our turn. There's no point to make more Grim Patron meat if that's what he has in his hand. If he has that, a Commander and Grim Patron, there's no point to, you know, use our passive and give him another 1/1 to bounce off of. Even if he were to kill the boom bots, they'd probably, at least one of them, maybe hit face. And as long as it hits one at least, if he doesn't armor up. Alright, so it doesn't look like he has anything. Oh shit, Commander, please not be a Grim Patron. Berserker. Alright. So he's gonna... Even if he swings for face, that's 18, and there's 6, 7 cards on the field, and it's 2 attacks would be like, what, a 10-3? If the boom bots both 9-3. And the Commander's dead, and so is the Berserker. I'm sorry, that kind of sucked. Oh wow. Oh wow. So we got another star in. Nice, nice, nice. 3 more games until we can claim that rank 1. And then right after that, I'm farming up to legend. But unfortunately, school is right around the corner, so I'm not really sure when this is going to get posted or the following video. So most likely, it's not even, this video is not even going to get posted until the following season, and TGT is already out, which is kind of silly, but at the same time, I mean, school is freaking crazy this semester. I got too many classes, dude. Too many classes. Alright, so we're going against a rank 3 Cody. Alright, so we have the Muster and the Quartermaster in hand with the True Silver and the Echoing Ooze. I think we'll keep this hand. It looks pretty fucking solid. We have a 2-drop, a 3-drop, a 4-drop, a 5-drop, and a coin. So we can Muster on 3, coin on 4, and summon a Quartermaster if he doesn't have that Consecrate. But they always have the fucking Consecrate. They never let me do that combo. And it looks like he's playing the aggro pally bullshit. That's the only reason I see. I mean, they played deckhand. You know they're running that the aggro face pally with the divine favor and all that. We actually did a deck guide on that as well. Really cheap deck, really effective, but just so much cancer. It's just not fun. Like, I don't understand how people can play like face decks and like be like, oh yeah, I play Hearthstone and it's great. No, it's not great. You're not having fun. You're playing cancer. You literally are playing cancer. And for those who have cancer, I'm sorry, but imagine that disease in a deck. It's quite insane. It's unbelievable. Anyway, Echoing Ooze was probably our best bet there, just to get some cards on the field. Unfortunately, we do not have Consecration. That would help us out, because we just swing into the Divine Favor, or I mean the Divine Shield, and then we Consecrate. Holy shit! Okay, that worked out a little too fucking well, guys. That's not planned. That ain't Falco. Alright, so we'll coin into the Consecration. That was too good to be true, to be completely honest. That was like, oh gosh. If we would have mustered for battle, he would have just sacked all his cards, because he doesn't even play Quartermaster in his deck. So he would have easily just killed off all our Silverhand recruits, and he knows we play Quartermaster, because who the fuck plays Echoing Ooze? If you play Echoing Ooze, there's no telling what could be in your deck. So, if he's scared of Deathwing, he better be scared of Deathwing, because there might be a Deathwing in this deck. You know there's a Trogzor as well. There's a hidden Trogzor. So it looks like he wants to kill off my Ooze, which is perfectly fine. So next turn, I see him muster for battle. And we'll kill off his 1/1 with our weapon. We'll play the Zombie Chow, and hopefully he doesn't have a fucking Consecration. I can tell you, though, he most likely does have a Consecration, which will make me very sad. At least we'll have the Sledge Belcher on turn 5, and then turn 6 is the Iron Beak along with the True Silver Champion. God damn it, you Paladin. Oh, man. At least I don't think he top decked that. I wasn't really paying attention to which card in this hand he used, but I don't think he top decked it. So, look, another Consecration. That'll come in handy. So we'll swing for 1, play Sledge Belcher. There's really no other play there to do. Yeah, if you, I didn't mention this earlier, but if you have any questions about the deck, or like, if you don't have all these cards and you kind of like want to build it, but you're not sure what to replace with what, just feel free to leave that in the comment section below, and I'll try to, you know, work with you on what you have. Just don't say what legendary should I craft and give me no more information than that. There's nothing more that I like find. It's like, what legendary should I craft? Dude, I have no idea what decks you guys like to play. I have no idea what legendaries you already have. It's like, I've got $100,000. What do I buy? Well, do you have a house? Do you have a car? Like, did you just like smuggle $100,000 in the country? Like, should I be worried how you got this $100,000? I don't know. So just, if you're gonna ask a question, please like help me out with at least a little bit of some information, like some background. That's what I was trying to get to. But anyway, we'll talk more about this game now. We'll talk more about this game. Having a hard time talking. All right, so he's going for face. This is no surprise, you should say. So our options next turn is to probably passive and quartermaster. There's no reason to Iron Beak. We can't lay on hands. Inequality is just retarded. So we'll swing face with our weapon, and that's just because we can heal too, and we kind of just want to stay alive as long as possible right now. I mean, I doubt he could do 14 damage in one, actually 12 damage, or 10 damage in one turn, because he still has 1 charge left on his weapon. So with 8 mana, 10 damage isn't out of the question. Leroy Jenkins, 2 Blessings of Might, Leroy Jenkins, and Blessings of the King. So, actually no, because he's a 5 and a, yeah, my bad. He's not a 4-drop anymore. That was like, I don't know, a year ago. Anyway, so it doesn't look like he had it. Alright, so now we're going to definitely probably lay on hands. I don't like being this low against a aggro paladin. They just, all of a sudden, you know, they just whip out that damage. It's fucking retarded. You guys have seen it. I've seen it. It's not fun. So we're going to swing for 6 and then swing with our weapon to face, heal for 2. So we're up to 18. He has 9 mana, 4 cards in hand. I mean, I don't think he can do 18 damage, but I mean, I've been wrong before.
Well played.
He's saying well played, so I don't think he has it. Unless he's just being a jerk and he just says well played before he wins. So I'm expecting a Leroy and like, yep, there's Leroy. So he has 4 mana. Concentration. Okay. And he's done. He did 8 mana. Or he did 8 damage, which was a little bit around half.
The victory.
Okay, so that's another win for us. We were able to beat the Grim Patron Warrior. We were able to beat the Aggro Paladin. 2 very strong decks right now in the meta. So, yeah, you can see this deck really is not that bad, and it's really not that expensive. I mean, most of the decks I'm playing now aren't crazy expensive. I'll probably build myself like a Demon Handlock in the following season, just because I've seen Handlock, but I haven't seen a Demon Handlock. I mean, I've kind of seen like a couple renditions of it, but they're fucking horrible. So I kind of want to make one that works, because I think Void Caller is such a great card, and I like in a Handlock deck, it just seems like it makes sense. I don't know. We'll see how the deck works out. That Dreadsteed. Oh shit! Before we talk about that Dreadsteed card, look at this guy. He's a rank 186 legend. This is gonna be a tough game. Needless to say. I think this guy, Teenage Cutie, he has to be. If he's 186 legend, then he definitely is either a streamer, a YouTuber, or he plays like in competitive Hearthstone tournaments. There's no way you're just a 186 legend and just casually play Hearthstone. Like, oh, yeah, I play Hearthstone on the weekends. I don't really play. It's just like a weekend thing. I play like a few games here and there. It's not that much though. No, bro, you play every day, which I do too. But we're going against someone very, very intense. All right, so he's playing Mech Mage. Mech Mage. I don't know why they didn't write it. It's like sounded weird in my head. All right, so Mech Mage. I think that's a decent matchup versus this deck. He does have a slight edge because of how not slow this deck is, but his deck starts off like really strong and then fizzled out, as you guys should know with any rush deck. And our deck kind of builds up at the beginning and has a really strong mid game. So it's like at mid game will clash because he'll be just fizzling out at mid game, and we'll be just ramping up around mid-game. So, it all depends on what kind of hand this guy has, to be honest. Because if he has a great hand, which looks like it's pretty damn decent already, he's got the Inoyotron and Cogmaster, which is a crazy, just starting hand for the most part. I mean, the only thing worse than this is like the double Mech Warper, 2 Inoyotrons, and the Snow Chugger. Which, by the way, I've seen before, and I've done. It's crazy. It's like Snow Chugger. It's like Mech Warper, Snow Chugger, 2 Inoyotrons. Have fun getting through it. And then they just concede. It's like turn 2 or 3 you can have that. You can have your entire hand on the field by turn 2 or 3. It's fucking insane. Alright, so you got the Blast Mage, which shows me he has a really nice hand. I mean, he even coined it the Blast Mage. So we're in a bit of a pickle here. At least, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a tough game. I don't see a comeback, but we'll try our best. We will beat Teenage Cutie. Is it even a cutie? No, it's cute eye. QI. I'll just call him Cutie. Makes sense. It'd be a lot better name if it's Teenage Cutie. Like a Q and then a T. Instead of QI. Teenage Quai. No, I can't do that. Alright, so we have the mustard. Sure. Alright, so we're going to swing into with the Annoyotron with our weapon and kill off that Cogmaster. Ideally, he shouldn't have any sort... I mean, if he has another Blast Mage, it doesn't matter because he doesn't have a mech on the field. For a 4-drop for him, I see maybe another Annoyotron, another Cogmaster, a Mech Warper, the 2-1, okay, a Snow Chugger, as expected, and maybe a ping for 1. If he pings for 1, I'll be surprised, because most of the time... Wow, he did ping for 1. So hopefully he doesn't kill off another Silverhand Recruit. Okay, he's going face. Alright, good for him. Alright, so we're going to throw down the Quartermaster. We're going to kill off the Snow Chugger, and the question is to take 5 or not to the face. And I really don't want to take 5 to the face, but it doesn't really look like there's another option here. We have turn 6. We've got a... Ugh, God, 5 hurts. Especially against a rush deck, 'cause that's 10 damage that Blast Mage was able to do to me. Not including the 4 pings he did. I don't remember how many those hit, but yeah, he did over 10 damage to me. So he's going to ping the Silverhand, which is fine, because now he can play... He wasted 2 mana doing that. So he played the Technician without it being buffed, which is good for us. Okay, so from here, we're going to passive, throw down the Defender of Argus, kill off his Tinkertown, swing for 1. So now we finally stabilize in the board control. It's like I said, turn 5 or 6 is when we normally, you know, this deck does fairly well. We didn't have a great 4-drop to play, but I mean, we do have 2 taunts on the field, which is going to get really, which is really hard for his mech mage to kind of still burst through. I mean, there's always the double fireball, the fireball frostbolt ping, which is 6 mana, 10 damage. No, 8 mana, 10 damage. I'm sorry. So there's a frostbolt, and he's using it on our Quartermaster, which is really nice. And he's gonna ping the 2-1. No, he's pinging the 2-2 or the 2-3. All right. So we drew a. It's either play a weapon or play Dr. Boom. I think our best bet is to probably play. I mean, I'm feeling Boom. The 7-drop Boom, you can't go wrong with it. And we're going to use our weapon. We'll take 2, so hopefully he doesn't have the double fireball in his hand, which I don't think. I mean, I'm just going to hope he doesn't. We have the lay on hands next turn, so no. So he looks like he's ripping the Dr. Boom. It looks like we can't heal because we need to deal with that Dr. Boom. We will equip the weapon, though, and... yeah, so we're going to swing with our 2-2 and swing with our 7-7, and then we're going to kill off his bombs and see where they go. So the bomb into bomb, the bomb to me directly, the bomb to kill off Hunter, the swinging for 4 to heal for 2. So if he did have Fireball, the Fireball ping wouldn't kill me anymore because now I'm at 9 health. Because we're at 7, it hits for 6, he pings for 1, we lose. A Frostbolt Fireball, though, would beat me right now, but he already used 1 Frostbolt. Alright, so he Blast Mage, hopefully... Alright, he hit the bomb. The bomb hits for 3. Darn, should have hit for 1 more. But it's still not too bad. So how much damage do we have now? I believe we have game. Yep, we have exactly lethal. Nice! Whoa! That was a pretty crazy game, guys. Wow, we just beat a 186 legend player. That's what I'm talking about. That's value. Alright, so heading into the last game now until we get to that sweet rank 1. At least I think we're at the full stars now. Yeah, looks like we're at all the stars we need. Nice, 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 nice. Will we win? So we're going against a warlock. I'm mad. I will be mad if I lose, but I won't. I will reign victorious. So he's either playing control, handlock, or the zoo. I believe I'm going to do a zoo deck guide. Yeah, I think a zoo deck guide will be helpful. We haven't really done a lot of warlock deck guides, so that's 2 warlock deck guides I need to do, is demon handlock and zoo. Not that I'll enjoy playing zoo, because I really don't enjoy playing aggro decks that much at all. I'll do it just because, you know, it's a very popular deck and a lot of people enjoy it, and it's very cheap to make. So, You get some high rankings with that deck, and you really don't need a ton of cards. So we'll throw down the Echoing Ooze just to get some board control down and end our turn. For the most part, I know we want to hold on to the Echoing Ooze to combine it with either the Argus or the Blessings of the Kings. But if you just don't have it and you need to put down cards on the board, especially against Zoo, because he played Voidwalker, so off the bat, we know he's playing that. It's just one of those things where you have to get the board control. And right now we have plenty of board control. As long as he doesn't have Demon Wrath or whatever it is, deal 2 damage to all non-demons, that would really suck. Or a Coin Hellfire, but he doesn't run, I tell you, his deck doesn't run Hellfire. And if it does, oh shit, please, for the love of God, no fucking Hellfire. Oh, what the hell? He runs Void Walker and Twilight Drake? Question mark? I'm confused. I don't know if I should whip out Equality or not, because I'm not sure if I should expect Giants. I want to save the Aldor Peacekeeper and Equality, because if he plays Giants, I'm scared. But I don't know, because he played the fucking 1-drop with Taunt. You know, we're just going to swing for face and see what he does next turn. So he's going to have to get through these taunts first. And if you get... Yeah. So I'm not really worried about it. Or worried about him yet. We'll see what he does. A Shadow... What is it? Shadow Flame would fuck me. Mortal Coil. Okay. So it really doesn't look like he has anything if he's digging off killing just 1-drops. Dark Bomb? Dark Bomb. Balm of Darkness. Yes. Alright. So if he's playing Handlocked, he's kind of fucked. We're going to swing directly again. I think this is going to be a pretty quick game if we can just keep pounding his face as quick as possible. I mean, next turn he swings into the 2-2, and then we swing again for a 7 at least. And if he plays anything, we'll Aldor it. And depending on what we draw, maybe we'll get our like a weapon or a Quartermaster to even pump out some more damage. So it looks like he's playing Dragon Warlock. I didn't see it coming. I honestly just didn't see it coming. So here's another Defender of Argus. Passive and Defender, I think, is a decent choice. And we'll just go, I'm pretty sure just keep swinging face. I mean, he's already at 7 health. We'll keep the 1 durability on our weapon, like I said. It's always good to just keep that 1 there, because whether we Equality next turn, we don't want to sack a creature, or if that creature is just at 1 health. I always found that I always need one, like the 1 attack weapon when I never have it. Like I'll like swing for the extra 1 damage, and it's really not worth the 1 damage. Oh shit, he got rid of Chromaticus. That sucks. All right, so he got rid of 2 cards, and we really didn't get rid of any cards because we still got a card out of our shredder. Okay, so now we got to start making plays. And this is what I was talking about. See how we have the 1 durability on our weapon? Gonna come in handy here, boys. We can clear his field right now and then play Echo, but is it worth it? It might be. We have 2 equalities. And I made a mistake. I should have attacked the lower creature first. That was my bad. I should have yeah, that was my bad. That's a couple of mistakes we've made so far. So we'll lay on hands next turn, ideally just to draw 3. Alright, another Corruptor. Where will he swing his bot? Alright, so it was good. It was good last turn that we swung with our 2. Our 2-1 into him directly, because he just ended up killing the Sun Fury anyway, so we got 2 damage out of it, because we would have attacked 3-1, we wouldn't have got the damage off. So do we Aldor this? I think we do, and then we weapon, we swing for directly, and then we swing for 6, and then we set ourselves up for lethal next turn. So he has to either play a taunt or heal again. He already used 1 intake heal bot. So he doesn't want to sack health. If he sacks health, he's digging for the antique heal bot. What are you gonna do, Warlock? So the Imp Gang boss, I don't see a taunt. There the taunt is. I knew we were going to see some taunts. Alright. So, I see inequality, to be completely honest. Or we could lay on hands and hope we get something good.
Let me think.
Best case of equality, we pull like Dr. Boom or Tyrion. But if we don't equality, we get hit for 7 next turn, which is not terrible. But he gets huge amounts of field control. This is going to be a close game. If we burn the second equality, we've got no huge minion killer. So if he plays something big after this, guys, we are not in good shape. Alright. Alright, so we'll kill off his Imp Gang boss. We'll swing our weapon into the lower attack creature. We'll play our shielded mini bot. We'll passive, and we'll swing for 3 and end our turn. So obviously our Aldor is going to get killed by that Imp. Our shielded mini bot's probably going to get wrecked. But at least we have lay on hands next turn. We'll be able to draw 3 from that. Jesus Christ, another antique heal bot? This game has gone on way too long. Implosion. Oh no, we need to draw Consecration. Yeah, we need a Consecration really bad. Actually, we don't need it this bad. Sledge Belcher. Nice. I think we'll lay on hands though. So there's Consecration, there's Blessings, there's Dr. Boom. Alright, we're in good shape. Swing for 1, passive, end our turn. Alright, so next turn I see probably it's either going to be Sledge Belcher, Consecration, or Dr. Boom and passive. Depending on what he plays. Malagos. Well, this isn't good because I don't have equality and I can't kill Malagos. So we already used our field, our ability to kill high defense creatures. So it looks like Dr. Boom and passive, and hopefully he doesn't have, like, he already used Dark Bomb. He already used Soulfire. So I think there might be one more Dark Bomb in his deck, and one more Soulfire. Which is only, like, 18. Damage if he has both. Mortal Coil? Yep. So he's digging. This guy is digging. That Malagos needs to go. We either need to win next turn, or Malagos needs to go. So if he doesn't play a taunt, we can Blessings of the King our Dr. Boom and win. Depending, yeah, we can just Blessing, yeah. So Blessings, we can do it. Consecration, oh man, he's low. So worst case, Lord Jaraxxus. No Lord Jaraxxus. Emperor, please don't. Oh, Jesus. He big game hunted or Dr. Boom. Fuck. And he killed off our bomb, but our bomb hit face. Alright. Well, we're in a bit of a pickle. So we have to. Do we Tyrion or do we not Tyrion? I don't see an option not to Tyrion. So we consecrate, we kill 2 creatures.
Put your faith in the light.
But it doesn't supply us with any, because the Sledge Belcher will just die, and then we'll be in the same situation we're in now, where we need to play a Tyrion. So we might as well just get the Tyrion out of the way. We get the weapon from Tyrion, and we have the Consecration and attack with the weapon for the win, as long as he doesn't silence it. Which I don't think he would. Yeah, he hasn't silenced it. He hits it for 8. We have our weapon. We have Consecration weapon next turn if that's all we can do. That's it. Game over. Nice. Rank 1, boys. Woo! Swing for game. That would have sucked if I would have, like, Consecrate, and since it lifted up the cards, I, like, targeted a creature instead. That would have been really bad. But anyway, guys. Rank 1. We fucking did it. Alright, to Legend we go. To Legend we go. Alright, so thank you guys, of course, for watching. We appreciate it. And like always, I'm Warshak with the Inn. Happy whatever the hell day it is.